Welcome, Aries. This is your weekly Taroscope reading for April the 21st through to the 27th, 2014. First of all, thank you very much for all of your support. It is overwhelming. Your likes, your shares, your favorites. Welcome new subscribers. Welcome current subscribers. Welcome back, current subscribers. And if you're brand new, pull up a chair because we'd love to have you. Okay. Just seems like that path is not letting us step on it. And we're still finishing off some things, but I think we're coming to a real, I think next week with, I think it's a solar eclipse, is going to bring realizations all over the place for us, but we're still in a work week going forward this week. There's still some things that we have to attend to. And why? Because the Nine of Wands is your center card, okay? So this tells me anxieties, stresses, trying to see what is supposed to be coming in the future and not quite being able to see it. Frustrations. This card also tells me that you have done a lot up till now. You've gone through a lot of lessons. You've gone through a lot of doors. And you're evolving. It takes time. And you're going to like the end result if you've been doing all the work. And very much so by the looks of these cards, actually. So, we have on this side the Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles, okay? So the Emperor tells me that your vision of the future isn't some lofty notion. It's very solid. It has a very firm foundation to it, okay? The Emperor is not a lofty thinker. He's very level-headed, okay? And Spirit guides him. It's almost as if you use your intuition in order to know the right steps going forward. In this picture, I just see him looking right at what I consider to be Spirit and discussing, saying what should the next move be. I think it's, there might be almost like a level of faith that you have to have this week, and relying on Spirit, relying on your intuition, relying on your higher self, God, the universe, your angels and spirit guides, and allowing them to show you what to do, and then doing it. So it's coupled with the Ten of Pentacles, which is quite cool, because if this was a very personal reading, whatever your question would have been, whether it was career or finances, or very rarely do I see this as a card that doesn't say this in some manner, this is your yes card. Okay, and even, I do a lot of personal readings, and sometimes people don't want to ask the question that means the most to them, because they're afraid that they're going to hear an answer they don't want to hear, so they don't ask it. So I let them know, if you're really thinking of something, if you really have a question, what's your question? This is the yes card. This is yes, it can materialize. Now, is it going to be a poof? Chances are no. Is it going to be karmic? Chances are yes. So, basically what that means then is that even though I really see in these cards that you're being pulled. So some of it is karmic, okay? You can't, you're going to be going in that direction whether or not you want to go in that direction. So, follow Spirit, follow your intuition, because that is the direction you're going, okay? But there is something that you need to do before Spirit can come in and start to propel you down that path. You need to do the first action. You need to do the first step. So really keep your eyes open, your ears open. I think, though, you know in your heart already what needs to change in your life. whether it's in a relationship or a job setting or finances, or but there's something, or within you, within your view of something, maybe that needs to change. And I think you're going to have to, when you see, you're going to see things that are going to, you're going to have that aha moment to take the first step. Because you're going to have a realization, you're going to have an understanding. Now, whether or not you act with that realization or understanding is completely up to you. I definitely would recommend you going for it, okay? Because Spirit is just waiting. The universe is just waiting to give you a rush of wonderful tomorrows. But it's going to take a leap of faith, I think, this week. Perhaps a little bit of next week. Well, chances are always, you should always take that leap of faith. It always turns out good. And down here we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So, the Seven of Pentacles is, what are you cultivating? What are you growing? What is the image that you are setting for yourself? How do people see you? How do you see you? Okay, because those doors are closing and opening. Okay, so very karmic kind of atmosphere, though. So you are going to be going through new doors, okay? So the universe really wants you to look closely at what you are cultivating. And really the perception of who you are, okay? Not so much that you're throwing out job resumes or something out there. Not that kind of what are you cultivating. More of who are you trying to become? And what are you doing in order to become it? And how do you stand in your truth when you're with other people? And how does that all go together in a fine package? So how much are you actually walking in your truth, believing in yourself, throwing your light forward, and then you following it? And we have the Three of Wands and the Hermit, which tells me, yes, a path, a karmic path, very new stages of a path. And yes, this card says you have the option to stay where you are, although that's stagnation, so that's never a good idea. But you have all the wisdom that you need already inside of you, okay? So, for a while there I sound like a broken record about, giving it up and looking inside, and it's not really that. Now you are making a statement and putting it all together and saying, this is who I am going forward. This is my light. And this is how I want you to perceive me going forward. So look for what the universe puts in front of you, most definitely. Because once you do that first step, I think the universe comes and just propels you. Okay? But they have to see you do that first step to make that realization, to come to that understanding, to come to that truth. So be brave, Aries. This week be brave and just take that leap of faith. And until next time we meet, remember, I love you.